I just seen this song. Welcome to my channel, Thriving Abundantly Today. It's lit. It's a compass song. Era Star DJ Knox. Okay. It's called Away. Okay, so that's the vibe. I don't know. That's how it makes me feel like. I don't know. I think it says something about releasing stress in that song or something like that. Okay, so my return viewers, my thrivers, my subscribers, thank you so much for hitting the like button, staying from the beginning to the end like y'all be doing. Telling all y'all friends, okay, thank you so much. Y'all that's new, subscribe to the channel. I post for all 12 zodiac signs every 2 weeks. I also do pick cards and general readings, so tap and hit the bell. That'd be swell. If anybody's interested in a personal, slide into my DMs and I got you. All right, so let's see what's going on. I'm finna talk to God. I'm finna drink my water. Make sure y'all drinking your water, y'all staying hydrated and aligned, mind, body, and soul. I got the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. It says 1661, bitch fire, stand up for yourself. Okay, so I don't know if you speaking out, but I'm going to shuffle some more, okay? So what I going to say? Sometimes, you know how they say, like, sometimes I don't know if this is a rule of thumb. I don't know if this is something to do. But something about if somebody starts with you and you black out on them so everybody sees and they don't mess with you no more or something like that. So that nobody, the whole group knows not to mess with you or something like that. I don't know. Look at me always look. I'm not always looking crazy. They be trying to have, you're saying 2, 3, 4. Be trying to have me, trying to disable me and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They even know niggas is winning with one hand behind their back. Niggas don't even know what's going on. But anyway, I'm finna talk to God. And I'm going to get a Believe in Your Own Magic card. God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, who wants to fuck with me, of the highest ascended white light. Thank you so much for sending me down to do this reading for the collective, making sure we're all protected during this reading, and we got clear, direct, concise messages. Much appreciation. Thank you for the clear audio and the clear visuals. Excuse me. Y'all that be rocking with me with all this roller coaster ups and downs, they just trying to even say. But I feel like this is gonna get stabilized. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, it's a fight for the throne or what. But I seen some commercial. It was Lady Gaga, and she was like, she wanted to fight for her spot or something like that. So I don't know. You know, with my fixed energy, I be feeling like 333. I be feeling like, do I like, must I? Like, okay, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, let me get one card on the table. It's like, I got to do it to you. Okay, fine. Anyway, let me get one card on the table for the collective. Thank you for clearing out any interference that could be going on with these cards, God. Thank you, angels. Let me get one card on the table for the collective. I don't know, man. It's the energy of somebody trying to stop the fun. And it's like, bitch, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Love yourself. Anybody's trying to send some energy to our heart chakra? I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And I return that shit back to you. Okay? If you send me some good shit, I send that shit back to you too. Anyway, I'm looking at 10. Red, forgive. I don't know about y'all, but it's like you forgive these folks. And they're like, oh no, let me do something else. Just so I could be in your heart space. It's like, what? 444. I don't know. But what Jesus said about forgiving folks 70 times 7 or something like that, you forgive so that God is going to forgive you the same way or something. I don't know. But at the bottom of the deck, I'm looking at 2772, witch. Justice is coming. And this witch, well, she has a witch hat on, and she's looking in a closet. And in the closet, there's a sword, and there's also a bat. So it's like, do I want to take the intellectual approach or annihilate you with my words, or do I want to beat you over the head? I don't know, but at the top of the deck of this oracle card, it says 4114, son, just do it for you. The way that you live in your life, you're doing it for you. You're not doing it for anybody else. You're not trying to spite nobody or nothing dumb like that. What does it say? 3993. Raindrops. Take a chance on them. So maybe, so you can let in room for somebody new, You may want to forgive your past so that you can see people in general with new eyes, because everybody is not trifling and wicked. 551. I'm going to get a spirit junkie card. All right. Again, look, I appreciate y'all fucking with me. Because look at what they be doing. Look, hold on, let me see. Let me get a spirit junkie card. Well, in this card where it say raindrops, take a chance on them, 39.93. It's like your guides are with you. I don't know. This person might help you. Maybe it's going to be a rainy day and they got an umbrella or something like that. One time I was waiting for the bus and this lady, she was stopping. I don't know if it matters where I was at, but I was waiting for the bus and this lady stopped and whatever, this white lady, I don't think it would matter, it's her color or whatever, but she said, I don't know what she said, something about Jesus. I think she said, Jesus told me that you're going to need this. And she handed me an umbrella. That's what she told me. And I was like, thank you. Look at God. So I don't know. Maybe something like that, but I don't know. Let me get one card on the table for the collective. Let me get a spirit junkie card. Anyway, red, forgive. Also something about your root chakra. Okay, you don't want things to get tied up. It's like these folks, I don't know. They be trying to be clogs in your wheel and shit like that, if y'all can relate. And it's like your root chakra, you know, make sure your chakras are cleansed and balanced and shit like that. Because it could put a damper in your stability, your inability to forgive. Okay? And when I say forgive, I don't mean let these folks back in your life. I mean like, I don't know. Try to find some type of way to put it in your mind so that it doesn't bother you. Let me get one card on the table for the collective. Thank you, God, for making sure there's no interference with these cards. Thank you, angels. Let me get a spirit junkie card. Hey. All right, let me see. What's it say? All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. I don't know, but I'm about to read the rest of this card, but I'm thinking about this other card that says, like, shifting your perspective, 818. I don't want to say from what's going on, but, like, to something that is going right or something like that, or something's acting up or something. I don't know. I was shuffling these cards, I feel like, for a minute, and then I was just looking at this video, and then I just started vibing, and then the card came out. But anyway, it's something about, like, focusing, like something's not working. I don't know, it's Mercury retrograde, right? So something that's not working or something, like focus on what does, and then you go back to it and it's going to be working or something like that. Anyway, what's it say? All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. Louise Hay. I feel something right here, like on my, I don't know why I was going to say my chest, but on my jaw or something like that. Like, who is upset and who is mad? That's a rhetorical question because nobody cares. But at the bottom of the deck, it says, I celebrate all the greatness in my life. In my life. I celebrate all the greatness in my life. So, I don't know, man. But it says something about forgive. Okay. So anyway, I'm using the light seers. Oh, we back on the air. We back. I told y'all it was going. I think I told y'all we was going to come back. So anyway, we'll see. Let me get 3 cards on the table for the collective. All right, something about somebody's upset with your rebirth and shit like that. But it's like, what's wrong with you? It's inevitable. Take a number around the corner with everybody else that feels how you feel. Like, what are you talking about? Anyway, I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles. Let me get 3 cards on the table for the collective. I'm looking at the Fool card. There's a lot of emphasis on new beginnings and shit like that. These last couple of readings, okay? So the amethyst, I'm looking at the amethyst in her hand. Crown chakra activated. She's not just leaning on this ledge willy-nilly. Like, she got this crown chakra, this amethyst. Okay, so she's in tune with God. And it's like, God told me to do this. And you know, some people be saying like God told me to do things, and it be evil things, or it be things that don't, you know, God didn't tell you to do that. That's how I feel. Which God? What are you talking about? But anyway, I don't know, but at the bottom deck, I'm looking at the Ace of Cups. Okay, all this love is waiting for you, my baby, my sugar. I'm thinking about this Young Nudie song though. Well, all this love. I think that's the barge. I think that's the barge. But I was gonna say Young Nudie got this song talking about this love outside. There ain't no love inside. So you gotta have the people closest to you. You gotta have the people closest to you being your biggest haters. 11-11. So you gotta forgive them. You don't gotta do anything, but just if you got any resentment in your heart for them, just let it go. Like, I don't know what to tell you. In the Bible, it says something like in Psalms, in one of the Psalms, it say, let go of your anger. Like it said, let go of your anger. And I read it and I had to take a breath. Like God is saying, let it go. Okay, well, it's gone. God told me let it go. It's gone. I don't feel no types of ways. And then, because God is saying, I'm going to get them. Because God's saying, I'm going to get them. So you let that go. Vengeance is his. Don't worry about it. Fool card. You don't got no, I don't know, I'm going to say cargo. S-cargo. You don't got no extra baggage and shit like that. Ace of Cups. I split the deck. Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. New beginnings. New beginnings. New beginnings. Let me see. Because I feel like sometimes people that's like toxic like that, they like 1222. They like to have something of yours just so you could keep fighting with them, just so you could keep doing something with them, going back and forth and shit. And then you miss, I don't know if you miss what you're supposed to be doing, but something like that. Or it's going to get rerouted and you might take longer than you were supposed to. Or something like that. When I'm looking at the Five of Pentacles, I put it back in and then something like that. I don't know. Let me get 2 cards on the table. You get 2 cards on the table for the collective. All right, so something about new beginnings. I'm looking at the 10 of Wands. It's upright. Fire energy. 10 of Wands. Hitting the old dusty trail. All right. 10 of Wands. I guess. Let's see what the book say. It say something else. Say something different. It's some type of bison or something. Ox or something like that. She's got everything she need on the go. Maybe your life is like that. Like you got everything. You could pack that shit up and just like walk with it or something like that. But let me see. Let me look at the 10 of Wands. All right. It says taking on too much. An opportunity to free yourself from heavy burdens, obligations, finding yourself close to a successful outcome. So keep going, collective. Keep going. You close. You close. And you don't want to be like that guy that you see in that meme, that he was so close to getting the diamond and all they had to do was dig like 1 more time or 2 more times, 5 more times, 10 more times, and he was right there. Okay? Instead of like giving up, the guy that gave up and he was so close. Okay? We're not doing that. The need to prioritize. A message to keep going. Okay? For one of the signs videos, I said something about priorities. You got priorities. So you just do what's more important. And it also says something about delegating. Okay? Have somebody else to do it. Drop the non-essentials. Okay? That way you could get done what you need to get done. Whatever you're close to doing. And I don't know why I want to say becoming. So also close to becoming, like letting something go. Sometimes this means letting go of a learned behavior or a limiting belief. Sometimes it means deleting a task on your calendar. Whether your burdens are material, spiritual, literal, or energetic, it's clear that you've got some extra baggage right now. Release that ish and enjoy your last steps to the finish line. Okay, here's an affirmation. It says, I release my burdens into the ethers, knowing that the universe will help me to tend to the essentials. Okay? It just makes me feel like the fluff. You don't really need it. You know, it might be nice embellishment or something like that, but if it's getting in the way of you getting something completed or something like that, don't put that extra burden on yourself or something. I'm looking at judgment when I split the deck. I don't know. Let me see. You get one card on the table for the collective. You make a young boy go loco. Make a young boy go. So you're safe. All is well. Everything is working out for your highest good. All right. You close to a finish line. Let me get one card on the table for the collective. My forehead. Not my forehead. That bang. Let me get one card on the table for the collective. Okay, what's this say? I said, what does this say? Now I'm reading it. Oh my goodness, it's the devil. Capricorn energy. Out of all of the cards. And then in my hand is the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So what is this? Somebody wants you caught up in your head. Here's the thing. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, I just feel like this. If you very, like your mind is innovative or you're very like into artistry, creating. If you are something that's a creator, you somebody that's a creator. If you're not creating, it's like you go in on yourself. It's like you'll go in on yourself. And then like, that's not good. But anyway, I just feel like this could be about like a devilish family, Ten of Pentacles in my hand. And the Page of Wands. It's like them wanting to stifle you and limit you. Like 1738, I was outside one time and I was around my auntie. And I was outside listening to, it was a house full of people. I'm outside listening to some music. You know what I'm saying? Dancing, you know what I'm saying? Vibing. And I mean, I guess his neighbors around, but it was like, what they call it, a cul-de-sac or something like that. It really wasn't too many people, like people in the neighborhood, whatever, but I was just vibing out. And then they're looking out the window, my auntie looking out the window, telling me to stop what I'm doing. I don't know if she told me to come upstairs, but just stop or whatever, some shit like that, something stupid. Okay? But it's like, who am I hurting? Something so simple, Page of Wands. It's like, listen, let me just throw my wand in the air and have a good time. But it's like, no, let me put these limits on you. Let me have you like this on the strings. And I don't know. Because you could be somebody like you got energy. You got energy along with your whatever, creativity. However it is that you let God flow through you. Your creations. I'm looking at the Nine of Wands. What you need. It may just make me feel like what you need, like you're not letting nobody abuse you. But I really wanted to say put a noose on your neck. Okay, that's how I felt when I said it. Okay, and also it's giving me like binding spells, trying to trap you. And when I split it up, I'm looking at the Four of Swords, healing. It's like, I don't know, you not wanting somebody to undo your healing or something that you've done. Your time with God. Anyway, let me get one card on the table. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at the Page of Pentacles. It's in reverse. When I picked it up off the floor, I had put it in reverse. Then I'm looking at the Strength card. It's like these folks never wanted you to get started with something. And it's like you had to constantly forgive them. Why? Because they know not what they do. It's because you got other stuff to do. You got things to do. And you couldn't have that in the forefront of your mind. Or something like that. But the Page of Pentacles in reverse. It just makes me feel like somebody who's not studious. Somebody who's not that smart. They don't know. They really know not what they're doing. Or something like that. I guess. Let me see this Page of Pentacles in reverse. It says excess, luxury, illogical. So these folks could have been into luxury. Could have been to having a lot. Like they're more into like being popular and not being that smart. Or something like that. Or dressing nice and being dumb. Or something like that. Excess. I don't know. It's the opposite of scholar, introvert, reflection. It's like, it doesn't matter what I think of me. It matters what I put on and what y'all think of me, or something like that. And that's what they wanted you to do. They wanted you to care about what they thought of you, or something like that. Okay. And then I showed y'all the Strength card and the Five of Cups. Something about you being strong. You couldn't get wrapped up. You didn't get wrapped up in that. You're not here for them. You're not here for man. You're here for God. Some of this Fool card or something like that. Some of this, and then I saw the King of Cups, 21, and the Six of Pentacles, like God pays you. Like God pays you attention. Like God pays you whatever it is these folks thought they was going to give you. I don't know. But I'm looking, the Knight of Wands going to come out. The Fool card. Hold on, let me just water. All right, I'm looking at the Eight of Pentacles. Some of this Fool card for the collective. Four of Wands. Look, listen. It's in reverse. The Four of Wands is in reverse, and the Fool card, fire energy. Okay, something about the household. This could be about a twin flame. It's Four of Wands in reverse. I don't know. But something about Ten of Swords. You ending something. Somebody foolish. And you looking to new horizons. Okay. Could be having something to do with work. I don't know, man. I just feel a little bit. Not tired, but these people could be, what they say, exasperating. What's this Four of Wands in reverse? Like maybe where you grew up or something like that, or something about your household, like there's a lot of distractions, a lot of foolish behavior. The Empress is out here. Okay. Somebody, the Empress, a mother. You could be a mother. This could be about your mother. Or something about like who sets the tone? Like who sets the tone in the house? Who sets the tone in the house? Okay. Maybe you got mother wounds. Maybe you had to forgive your mother. I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. Like I said, you don't have to do anything. I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles, though. Something about you being successful, looking good, smelling good, everything good. It's all there. And then what's this Four of Cups? It just made me feel like somebody that would be like they would act bored. Like your milestones and shit like that. Like they would act like disinterested. And that if you was around this person, you would be disinterested in your own self. You're protected. Seven of Wands at the bottom, at the top of the deck, I mean. I got this split, though. At the top of this right here, it says the Five of Wands. Yeah, because this person was jealous of you. That's why they would act disinterested. Okay. They acted disinterested, so you'll be disinterested in your own self. Especially like in the household, a mother, you know. That's the first, as from a baby, you think you was them. Or something like that. I don't know. You don't know who you, I don't know if you don't know who you are. Because I don't know. Because are people able to like understand what babies are saying? Because I feel like they can communicate, but we can't understand them. But anyway, something about you flourishing, you thriving. And this person could be acting like, oh, whatever. But that's, you know what I'm saying? Jealousy. I don't know if I was going to say green eye or red eye or something, but Seven of Wands. Some of this Ten of Wands, I'm like, it's like Ten of Wands, like you leaving the baggage behind. You only taking what belongs to you. And it's enough for you to walk with. I'm looking at the Four of Cups. Four of Cups. So this could be you really loving yourself, reparenting yourself, you choosing this cup that God got for you. There could be no love on the inside, like who's supposed to be fucking with you, but it's like, I don't know. It just looked plain. It just looked plain, like regular. But look at this part. It looks so colorful. This is in the back of her mind what she'd rather do. And it's like God is telling you, this is why you've been having it on your mind, on your heart. These people might not be interested. And then they got you looking at what they're doing. You're not interested in what they're doing. Anyway, I feel like you realize that or something like that. If you didn't, you would be in this Five of Swords. You would be defeated in Three of Swords. You'd be feeling so heartbroken and defeated. And they would have checkmate you or something. I don't know, but something about you. Look, Seven of Wands again, being protected. Tell me about this Ten of Wands. Let me see. Tell me this Ten of Wands for the collective. I'm looking at the Page of Swords. I feel something right here. On my head. Leave me alone. What's this? The Page of Swords, air energy, looking, spying. What they looking for? What they looking at? I'm looking at the Age of Cups. Age of Cups, Age of Pisces. Anyway. Ace of Cups. Knight of Wands. I don't know. Look. It just started being like the age of Aquarius. All this time, it was the age of Pisces. I'm not sure how long the ages last. But, because these people could have been running some type of thing for a long time. With this Knight of Wands energy, fly-by-night energy, and this Ace of Cups, your love, like taking advantage or something like that. Let me see if I can. Approximately 2,000 years. Okay? Cultural and religious influence. These people are influenced by their culture. What's like expected. You know what I'm saying? What's expected and accepted. And also like religion. 2,000 years. In the age of Pisces, I feel like there is things that was like more easily hidden than they are today. So, you know what I'm saying? These folks doing wicked things could have been doing it for 2,000 years. And now it's like, I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles. Something about you having your true destiny. I don't got no card that say that, but that's how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how it is. Some other 10 Wands. I know I clarified this card like 2-3 times. I'm looking at the Death and Rebirth card, 1331. 1331. Okay. You changing as a person. King of Cups, you becoming more in tune. You listening to your intuition. Maybe you was always in tune, but maybe you would doubt yourself or something. I'm looking at the Ace of Cups. I don't know about y'all, but ever since I kind of like let my people go, ever since I freed myself, and I almost want to say to some degree, but whatever, I feel like that, it's like God's been taking care of me. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I'm looking at the Ace of Cups, so maybe you could relate. Look, Eight of Pentacles, okay? This is to relate with the work that you do for God. What you've learned. What you've learned within and the work that you do for God. And it could be making some type of positive upward trajectory in, I don't know, in energy in general. Like it's forward moving, like it's innovative. Something that you learned by yourself. You be getting the message out or something like that with the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. In my hand, though, what is this? These were the next 3 cards at the top. I'm looking at the Three of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Strength card. Some folks can want to apologize. It's not funny. Some folks can want to apologize to you. It could be 3 hoes. I don't know. 3 people that was in this coven. 3 people that came against you. And they could want to apologize. And you may have to have strength. Because these people was close to you. You remember them when you was young. And they're going through a tower. Aries, Scorpio, right? Aries, Scorpio energy. They're going through a tower right now. I'm looking at the Ace of Pentacles as you're getting a new beginning. Okay. I'm looking at the Page of Cups. I'm looking at the Emperor. And I'm just feeling like, who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it or something like that? Maybe these folks didn't. One second. Some of the Six of Cups in the Tower. This is people that, and this could be like past life things breaking. Look at this double. Look at this double. Wicked. And in my hand is 3 of Swords. 6 of Cups in the Tower. These are people that was wicked to you. And this could be, like I said, 2,000 years worth of stuff. That's what I'm thinking. What was before Pisces? Wait, Aquarius is before. So does it go backwards? So was it Aries before? Y'all tell me, who know that? What age was before Pisces? Age of Aries. Interesting. It's kind of lit like there's people around. Oh my goodness. Look. Anyway, what's going on? The Devil is sad. Okay. And this could be years and thousands of years of things being broken. People being tied to things because their culture told them to. Or religion. Or something like that. Yeah. 10 of Cups about the family. And it could have been the end of it could have been the end to them. But I feel like now it's gonna be the end of whatever they was doing in the moonlight. Or something like that. Some of the 6 of Cups in the Tower. Some of the 6 of Cups in the Tower again. Yeah, I'm looking at the 6 of Swords. When it comes to you, I feel like you listening to your ancestors, you listening to God. You're moving from this topsy-turvy household roller coaster ride to calmer waters. Okay, 2 of Wands. Make sure you're thinking about what you want coming in or something like that. Yeah, the Star card at the top of the deck. Keep the hope alive. And make sure you're something about you manifesting like consciously. Okay. Especially if you feel like in tune, the universe be listening. Even if the universe do be listening, but especially if you feel it though. You feel like that too. What is this? Because something that these folks had in place is like it's not in place anymore or something. I don't know. But I look at 2 of Wands. What in the world? Okay, planning your future. Make sure you're planning your future, okay? Making progress, activation, possibilities, the choice between your comfort zone and new adventures. To me, your comfort zone is like what you're doing right now. 35. What you're doing right now. You could do it. You could go a step further. I feel like that step further is the new adventures, the unknown. Progress, though, is going forward, okay? So that's what's up. Your ancestors are leading you in that direction with the star energy. And I split the deck, the 9 of Cups. Shit working out, collective. What's going on with it? Look, I split the deck again, the Emperor. All is well. What's it say? All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Everything that I just said in this reading, okay? I don't got nothing else to say. I don't want to recap anything. But yeah. Celebrate the greatness in your life. The way, I don't know, y'all can't see how the cards look, but I kind of got this Page of Swords like to the side. Okay? This person's going to witness your happiness. I don't know if they're going to read about you in a book or read about you. Extra, extra, read all about it. Tell me about this Page of Swords. Tell me about this Page of Swords. Are they trying to find the right time? It's like an unruly child. You're not dealing with this person. Page of Wands in reverse. I feel something right here. Can you go a little bit to the right? To the right. To the right. To the left. To the, yeah, I'm saying 2 of Wands. You're gonna get paid and everything else like that just because you in your purpose. Okay? Just because you give people hope or something like that. But somebody didn't know how to go about something. They was doing magic to do it. They don't feel so smart about it. I'm looking at the Lovers. Some of this Page of Wands in reverse. Let me see what the book say right quick. What's it say? The Shadow Seer. Page of Wands. Where's the page at? Where's the Page of Wands? The page, hold on. I'll fuck around. Let me see. Okay. What's it say? Shadow Seer, limiting beliefs. These are people got limiting beliefs. Or they wanted you to have this. Anyway, let me read this. Limiting beliefs, creator angst, a need to direct your energy. So you can have a lot of energy, but it needs to be directed and positively. And if somebody didn't want that. Anyway, I don't know what they wanted. Okay. Anyway. Feeling eager to start something new, but confronted by obstacles. Hot-headedness. Being rebellious. That's really what I was feeling, though. Like somebody being like a child. Hot-headed, rebellious. Trying to do stuff. Trying to be mischievous. 7 of Cups. Trying to get into stuff. King of Swords and the Devil. Trying to get in where they fit in. To try to muck something up. Halt. Who goes there? 9 of Wands. Trying to have you mixed up and entangled in some lower, not even lower vibrational, but nether region, lower chakra activity. It's not about no business deal. Anyway, what's this? You're going to find, I feel like, true partnerships by really walking away, okay? And not... I kind of say like not feeling no type of way about what these folks got going on. I'm just pulling these cards. I'm not going to read all of this. I'm not. I'm putting this back. I'm going to wrap this up. I trust y'all got something from what I was talking about. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to get an Isis Oracle card. All right. Again, if you like a personal, slide into my DMs. And I got you. Let me get one card on the table for the collective. Continue to, I feel like, to stand your ground. Continue to move forward, you know. Continue to also reparent yourself. That's relevant. And keep telling yourself that you can do it. You can do it. And continue, you're doing it. So keep going. All right. Mother of life. Collective, when life seems dry, depleted, filled with repetitive tasks, or simply stagnant and stifled, Isis, the mother of life, holds the ability to revive even the most numb, resistant, and difficult circumstances in your life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave. Open your arms and receive. Y'all can't see that. But be bold and be brave, okay? Open your arms to receive. So sometimes, I don't know, but I just feel like if you had a mother figure or people close to you, 4131, and it's like they were supposed to care for you, so you was open to it, but they just gave you hurt and pain and just wickedness, dirty, nasty, vile assholes. Bullshit. They just gave you a whole lot of that. Then it's like, you might be feeling like, nigga, I don't want to open my arms to receive anything. The last time I opened my arms to receive, somebody gave me some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So then, but it's like, how you going to get anything if you so closed off? Okay. So I don't know. Something about put some water on it. Mother of life, when life seems dry. All right. This is not about your mom in the physical. This is about the mother of life. Even though she could have gave you life. Okay, cool. But we're talking about something that's sustaining, something that is nourishing. Okay. Okay. And I'm thinking about Mother Gaia. It says Isis. Okay. The Egyptian goddess. Isis, the mother of life. Tap in. Holds the ability to revive even the most numb and resistant, difficult circumstances in your life. So it's lit. Okay? She's calling to you now to seek gifts of life to you. So be bold and brave. This is a mother that wants you to be bold and brave. Okay? Not closed off. Open your arms and receive it. So yeah. The world is not like how you was raised or something like that. Or it don't gotta be, or something on. Or something like that. The picture that somebody wanted you to think about life is not even like that. Okay? Maybe you realized that for yourself because you stepped outside and you talked to some folks and you realized, I don't know. Anyway, let me get these fortunes. Okay, half of this one is ripped, but it say, dream will come in this year. And that's all we need to see. Dream will come in this year. So you got a dream coming through in this year. The number I see is 3, 15, 17, and 3. I'm going to get another one. Well, I got another one out here. So what's it say? Your skills, collective, are needed by others at this time. You know what I'm saying? So get in the game. And I would say, well, I want to say something about your prime. I don't know, but your skills are needed by others at this time. So get outside. Or something like that. Take out resonates. Here's some numbers y'all can use for the lottery. It can resonate with you in whatever type of way. 3, 10, 15, 23, 29, 32. But yeah, something about letting yourself be seen and let people know what you got going on, what you're offering, and be available. 4444. Something like that. Your skills are needed by others at this time. That's the reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace out and later on.